Michael Jackson and I were inside an underground lab last night, and honestly, it felt like a dream come true. I saw him suddenly appear right in front of me, and then Michael Jackson slowly put on his hat in that iconic style. Then he stood there with incredible confidence, and calmly buttoned his coat in the smoothest way possible. After that, Michael Jackson gave a quick glimpse of the moonwalk, and the girl standing nearby was left completely stunned. Then both of us decided to start a virtual world tour together, and suddenly he looked around and said, "Where are my gloves?" After that, he slowly wore the glove in his iconic signature style, and the whole room went silent. Then a special demo was created so people could remember him once again, and relive the memories they thought were lost forever. Most of our time was spent thinking about how people would react to all of this, and how the new generation would finally discover who the true king of pop really was. Then the time for practice finally began. The entire underground lab was overwhelmed with disbelief, because none of us could truly accept that we were about to witness him perform once again with our own eyes. Everyone decided to start the performance with the moonwalk. The entire underground lab went silent as we prepared for the first move that would define the moment. He insisted that everything be recorded behind the scenes, and that the public, especially devoted fans, should witness the entire process live as it happened. The real issue was his speed. Every time it exceeded the lab's senses. They kept trying to adjust and control it, but he refused to slow down, keeping his movement exactly as it was meant to be. After that, everyone decided to convert the system into a more advanced self-developed technology setup, one that could handle both the extreme speed and the sensor overload without breaking down. Then all the iconic styles and signature moves were carefully studied and reviewed again, and based on that, a prototype was built so the system could be properly adjusted and refined. Seeing the comeback through a hologram was the most emotional moment. People were crying all around, while he stood there silently, taking it all in. After that, it was decided that the entire city would be covered with billboards and digital screens, all displaying posters announcing the return event to the world. The news of the return spread across the world like wildfire, and people everywhere started searching for it on the internet in disbelief and excitement. A rehearsal video suddenly went viral on the internet, and within minutes, the entire world was watching it on repeat, trying to understand what they were seeing. The entire world's internet was on the edge of collapse, servers were overloaded with traffic, and people everywhere started copying his steps, turning it into a global movement overnight. Across the world, media channels and people could talk about nothing else. Every statement went viral instantly, and his images began appearing on phones and computer screens everywhere as people set them as their wallpapers. During the practice sessions, our entire focus was on presenting it in real life, and he understood it too, that this rehearsal and performance would decide how he would be remembered by the world. A breath-stopping moment arrived when he stood under the focused spotlight in his signature stance. Everyone in the lab, including me, was completely stunned, unsure if it was real or just imagination. We were recalling every performance we had ever seen, trying to process what was unfolding in front of us. Then he asked a question, and suddenly, no one was dancing anymore. The scene became so surreal that it was hard to understand what was real, and people struggled to hold back the tears. The footage was being broadcast and analyzed by media all over the world, yet no one knew the exact location of where it was happening, adding even more mystery to the moment. Then it was decided that the location would only be revealed after everything was over, and the full recording would be shown to the world as a complete experience once the event had ended. Across the world, children were especially amazed, trying to copy his steps everywhere, even sending their own dance videos in tribute, while he stood silently, as if simply feeling the moment rather than reacting to it. Then we displayed one of his performances through a hologram in a way that felt completely real. A large crowd gathered, and the entire scene felt like something out of a dream, blurring the line between reality and illusion. Across the world, mobile screens were suddenly filled with images of King One. It was astonishing to see how people in this era hadn't forgotten, and many began to see it as more than just an artist, something larger than fame itself. After that, we decided to turn the entire world into a stage, presenting his performances everywhere in a way that felt like he was personally performing in every corner of the globe at the same time. Inside the lab, everyone felt it was no longer like a dream. He hadn't gone anywhere, and no one had forgotten him. The atmosphere became something so unreal that it was almost impossible to describe in words. The most emotional moment came when his autograph performance was shown. It felt so real that it hit everyone deeply, leaving a kind of silent pain in the room that no one could explain. People all over the world were talking about him with each other, sharing stories, reactions, and emotions as if a single moment had connected everyone at once. At the end, he looked at me, and then slowly walked away, as if it was real, leaving everything behind in a moment that felt impossible to forget.